peaches grow. My house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in a woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. It's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most, not where you live, what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes. May freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love, like our chicken fried. Cold beer on Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Get your little chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. I like to see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, know a mother's love. Welcome, everybody. I'm Staff Sergeant Megan Pomales with Six String Soldiers. Tonight, we're paying tribute to our wounded warriors with this special show presented in partnership with Wounded Warrior Project. We're taking requests from warriors all across the country, and that last one goes out to Amanda in Destin, Florida. We have some very special guests helping us celebrate and honor our warriors. Let's hear from Wounded Warrior Project CEO and U.S. Army veteran, Lieutenant General Mike Linnington.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant General Retired Mike Linnington, CEO of Wounded Warrior Project. I served 35 years in the United States Army, which included combat tours in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom. I experienced firsthand the incredible strength, resilience, and commitment of my brothers and sisters in arms while serving beside them. And since joining Wounded Warrior Project in 2016, I've witnessed these same qualities in the warriors we serve as they return home and transition back into civilian life. To my fellow veterans and warriors, you are the reason we are here today and every day. Thank you for your service and the sacrifices you've made on behalf of us all. We keep you as our focus as we work diligently to fulfill our mission to support you and your families along your paths of recovery and rehabilitation. And to those actively serving, we stand ready to support you as well, if needed, once you transition out of military service. On behalf of the team at Wounded Warrior Project, we hope you enjoy this special concert by the incredibly talented Six String Soldiers.
day that he got home, and they called him a hero, but he felt all alone, surrounded by his family and all his friends but one. Oh, we lost him in that country to a buried roadside bomb. When his dad stood up and said, "Our hero has returned," he looked down at his scars and his purple heart and said, "Dad, you know that hurts, 'cause I don't mean to not sound grateful, 'cause the good Lord knows I am, for sparing me my life on the day he took my friend. But I still wish that I'd gone with him, or maybe even took his place. Oh, but destiny didn't lead me that way. So I'm not trying to say you're wrong, but heroes ain't the ones who make it home." He said Danny had a daughter he'll never get to see, and I know that he was proud, but he was only 23. They gave me this medal, pinned it on my uniform, but this piece of tin don't mean a thing, no, if it can't bring him home. And I don't mean to not sound grateful, 'cause the good Lord knows I am, for sparing me my life on the day he took my friend. I still wish that I'd gone with him, or maybe even took his place. Oh, but destiny didn't lead me that way. I'm not trying to say you're wrong, but heroes ain't the ones who make it home. I don't mean to not sound grateful, 'cause the good Lord knows I am, for sparing me my life on the day he took my friends. But I still wish that I'd gone with him, every day I take that place. Oh, but destiny didn't lead me that way. So I'm not trying to say you're wrong. Heroes ain't the ones who make it home. Heroes ain't the ones to make it home.
Hey folks, my name's Sal Gonzalez. You just heard my song Heroes. I wrote that because of my service. I was only in Iraq for a couple of months, and in those 2 months I got blown up 7 times. Of those 7 times, 6 of those were doing good to scratch my paint and maybe pop a tire, but that 7th one, when I woke up, I was in Bethesda, Maryland, surrounded by my family and my doctors. They calmly told me that I was no longer in Iraq, that I'd been in a coma for a week. Both my lungs had collapsed. I'd almost died a couple of different times, but I was home and I was safe. And the day after I came out of my coma, a gentleman wearing a polo a lot like this came in and he said, "Son, on behalf of a grateful nation, we'd like to give you this backpack." I know, backpack, whoa, it sounds like a big thing, but it really was. What most people don't understand is when you get injured overseas, they cut every piece of property off your body just in case of infection. So when you get to a hospital room, it's white and sterile and nothing's yours. And having something to call your own, having something to put your stuff in means an awful lot. in a time when you don't have much. That's why I work for Wounded Warrior Project. They've been with me every step of the way. They've been with me from my recovery to learning how to walk again, teaching me how to whitewater raft and do all sorts of fun stuff, to when I got out and I thought I was done and I thought I was retired and I'd never have to deal with any of that again. And all of a sudden I started having problems. Music has always been a part of my life. And I never knew how important it would be in my recovery, because all of that practice that I had as a young man, writing songs for the broken heart that I had with the girlfriends that left me, really paved the way to helping me deal with my mental health. Thank you guys so much for having me. I really enjoyed your guys' rendition of it. Keep up the good work. We know you guys are holding it up for us. God bless.
Hey everyone, Madison Follett here, Outreach Specialist with Wounded Warrior Project's Tacoma alumni team. Hey, so we all know that transitioning out of the military service comes with big challenges. Things like finding meaningful employment or getting started with those VA claims and benefits. But here at the Wounded Warrior Project, our Warriors to Work and Benefits teams are here for you, and we're ready to help you conquer that transition from service member to warrior. Hey, six-string soldiers. Our friend Jerome, out in Alexandria, Virginia, wants to hear the smooth croonings of Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. Think you guys can show him a little love and play it for us?
Used to spend my nights out in a barroom, liquor was the only love I've ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of a bottle's always right. Oh, but when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay sewn on your love all the time. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
All right, thank you so much, Sergeant Pomales. That was amazing. Always a great tune to play. Hey, if you're a veteran out there tuning in tonight, please give us a shout out in the comments. Tell us when and where you served. We love hearing from you guys all the time. Speaking of, we've got some special guests tonight calling in to talk with us. Let's meet right now Wounded Warrior Jason Hetland, who served in the U.S. Army as a 91 Whiskey. That's a combat medic. Jason's a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom, and today he gives back to the veteran community as a Wounded Warrior Project peer mentor. Jason, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your service. Can you tell us a little bit about your service and what you're doing now with Wounded Warrior Project?
Absolutely. My service consisted of being attached to the 2nd ACR over in Iraq, traveling the entire country, all the forward operating bases, all the forward support hospitals, outside the wire almost continuously every day, much like 90% of the veterans that are have served over there. So my heart and my thanks goes out to each and every one of you guys as well. But everybody knows that when you come back from a hostile environment, whether it be Iraq, Afghanistan, anywhere where you served, you don't come back the same man or woman as you left. And a lot of those real inner demons that aren't physical, are mental, are sequestered deep inside. And my part of being in the Wounded Warrior Project as a peer mentor is to be there for those soldiers coming back and get them the help that they need and be that leaning post. And what this organization has given to me, it's my honor and my privilege and my civic duty to give back to those warriors through the program that gave me so much when I came back.
Well, I know on behalf of the group here and all soldiers, we appreciate your continued service to our country and your dedication to our brothers and sisters in the military. You're also a songwriter in your spare time, and you've written the lyrics to a really amazing song. Can you tell us a little bit about The Other End of the Line?
Yeah, that's a very special song to me. That's one of the first ones I ever wrote. Through an amazing program where I went down to Nashville and spent 4 days down there. Songwriting is very beneficial, and it can be to each and every one of our brothers and sisters in uniform, no matter whether it's police, fire, EMS, military. It doesn't matter. Everybody goes through something, and they have the deep, dark secrets that we talked about earlier that they just don't know how to express to other people when they come back. And songwriting is just a fantastic way of sharing those stories that you've always wanted to talk about. You just didn't know how to, and you didn't know how to approach them with civilians or people that you didn't find in your inner military or service circle. And like I said, it's just an amazing way, and you never know how many people a song can touch until you play it for a group of people that you never thought would affect them as much. And it's just been an honor and a privilege to write this song and see how it's affected so many people.
Well, I like to write a lot of tunes myself, and this one is I wouldn't say this if I didn't mean it. It really has had an impact on me. I've enjoyed learning it and working it up with the group. I know that Six String Soldiers are honored to play your song tonight, and everyone listening on right now is ready to hear it. So what do you say we do it, guys? Middle of a firefight on the other side of their midnight back home. Saying this might be your last call. Better make those seconds count before they're gone. I didn't have a chance to say what I wanted to say. That RPG hit next to me stole those words away. Now I'm one end of the line, I'm bleeding in the sunshine. On the other end of the line, she just started crying. I'm still fighting here, she thinks I'm dying here. Both about to lose our mind. Wondering if this might be our last goodbye. On the other end of the line. Back here in the saddle, every day still a battle in my mind. My kids don't understand me. All they want's the daddy, and hell I'm trying. My wife just sits and wonders when she's gonna give me back. But I'm still trying to rope this field under the cowboy hat. I tell her on one end of the line, I'm bleeding in the sunshine. And on the other end of the line, she just started crying. I'm still fighting here, she thinks I'm dying here. We're about to lose our mind. Wondering if this might be our last goodbye. On the other end of the line. We're all working through it. Man, you know the truth. We're doing fine. On the other end of the line. On the other end of the line.
Hey, Jason, we really appreciate you joining us and for sharing your powerful song. We were thrilled to play it for you.
Awesome. Yeah, and you guys did an amazing job, but we talk about the heroes being those in uniform. But what this song really does, it talks about our heroes back home that never know what happens on a time-to-time basis on when a line might go dry or a dial tone might end and what they're dealing with back home too. And that's something that we can't ever forget about.
That's right. Thank you again. It was really, really great. Hey, guys, let's take another warrior request.
What's up, everyone? I'm Benjamin Watkins, Outreach Specialist with Wounded Warrior Project's Minneapolis alumni team. We know that many of our warriors continue to face their invisible wounds of service. Wounded Warrior Project is ready to support you through a spectrum of mental health services, from WWP Talk, Project Odyssey, or Warrior Care Network. If you're interested, let us know. Hey, Six String Soldiers, my fellow warrior Ben out in Christiansburg, Virginia, would love to hear Collide by Howie Day. Could you guys play that for him? Thank you.
been through. You're barely waking, and I'm tangled up in you. I'm open, you're closed. I follow, you'll go. I worry I won't see your face. Light up again, even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. Out of the doubt that fills my mind, I somehow find you and I collide. I'm quiet, you know. You make a first impression. I found I'm scared to know I'm always on your mind. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the stars refuse to shine. Out of the back you fall in time. I somehow find you and I collide. Don't stop here. I've lost my place. I'm close behind. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. Out of the doubt that fills your mind, you finally find you and I collide. You finally find you and I collide. You finally find you and I collide.
So, when we were putting together this show, we had an extra special request from Warrior Jesse in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, who requested the official song of the 28th Infantry Division, Roll On 28th. Strong request, my friend, even though I'm a 1AD person myself. Well, six-string soldiers didn't happen to know that one, but we asked our friends in the Federal Brass to help us out. This one's for you, Jesse.
Thanks for that, Federal Brass. Well, next we'd like to introduce a very special wounded warrior, U.S. Navy veteran Lauren Friedman. She's a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy and served her country for 9 years as an intelligence officer, deploying to the Persian Gulf and Guantanamo Bay. She now gives back to the veteran community as a vocational rehab counselor. Lauren, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about your time in service and what your experience was like adjusting back to civilian life?
Sure. Well, thanks for having me. I had amazing, fabulous experiences, and I had really challenging experiences in the Navy. And all of it really prepared me to be a much stronger and more resilient person. And I think that it taught me a lot about living a life of commitment to service and being part of something much bigger than myself, the value of that. So when I got out, I wasn't really prepared for how different life might be. And I think that that led to a really tough transition for me. And I also hadn't really processed a lot of the things that I'd taken part in and that had happened during the times I deployed. So it kind of caught up with me when I wasn't expecting it. And it took a while to get used to civilian life, for sure. So that has led me to want to help other veterans who are going through that transition and to make it easier for them.
Oh, that's so great. Lauren, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing today? I know you're helping veterans go back to school and find jobs that they love.
Yes. So I actually work for my VA hospital, and I work primarily with veterans who have severe PTSD and who've been pretty isolated and have just recently gone through some intensive PTSD treatment. So kind of the next phase for those veterans is to figure out what they want to do with their life. So they've gained new skills and are on the road to recovery, but a lot of them haven't been working and they have kind of isolated themselves at home. So there's a big transition from that place to being an integrated member of society again. So that's my job, to help them figure out the path to reaching their goals and how they can make that happen. And it's usually a little bit of a process, but I kind of walk them through it. And I think that it helps that I can tell them that I've been there myself.
Oh, what awesome work. Lauren, thank you so much for joining us today and for all you're doing for your fellow veterans. We'd love it if you would hang out with us just a little while while we play a few more tunes. Thanks so much.
This one's for you, Lauren. Sweet little baby, I'm her little lover boy. I love my baby with my heart and soul. Love that cause you know will never grow old. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, I'm her little lover boy. I love man getting me. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy. my sweet little, she's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, I'm her own little lover boy.
Guys.
Hey everybody, it's Carly Wilson, Outreach Specialist with Wounded Warrior Project Cincinnati Alumni Team. Hey, there are lots of ways to achieve your goals with DebDebP. Whether it's choosing a healthier lifestyle or even learning to run 1 mile or 20 again, our physical health and wellness team is here to help. If you're interested, leave a comment below. Next up, we have a special song request from Sarah out in Elyria, Ohio. Hey Six String Soldiers, Sarah would love to hear I Drive Your Truck by Lee Brice. Think you guys can play it for her?
Cents in the ashtray, half-empty bottle of Gatorade rolling on the floorboard. That dirty Braves cap on the dash, dog tags hanging from the rear view, old school can and cowboy boots, and a go on your shirt, folded in the back. This thing burns gas like crazy, but that's alright. People got their ways of coping, but when I've got mine, I drive your truck. I roll every window down and I burn up every back road in this town to find a field. I tear it up till all the pains are cloud and dust. Yes, sometimes I drive your truck. Leave that radio playing, same old country station where you left it. Yeah, man, I crank it up. You probably punch my arm right now. You saw this tear rolling down on my face. Hey, man, I'm trying to be tough. Mom asked me this morning if I'd been by your grave. That flag and stone ain't where I feel you anyway. I drive your truck. I roll every window down and I drive your truck. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind. I drive your truck.
As Veterans Day approaches, I want to thank all the men and women who have served our country, past and present. During the performance by the 6th String Soldiers and the United States Army Field Band, I invite you to reflect on the past 19 years of continuous combat, the 180,000 soldiers currently forward deployed, and the 50,000 guardsmen responding to the ongoing challenges at home. You, the American people, rely on the patriotism, strength, and sacrifice of our armed forces, and you're worth it.
So next up, this is definitely one of the most requested songs when we talk to veterans. We got a request from Wounded Warrior Project staff member out of Virginia for this one. Sing along if you know it. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise, the fear in his eyes. I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through. She'll never hear me complain. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. I'll be okay. Now I'm not big on social races, think I'll slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. Guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. But then, me and Garth, we've been there before. Everything's alright, and I'll just say goodnight, and I'll show myself to the door. Right in me, the cause of big scene. Just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower you're living in. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the blues chases my blues away. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not big on social races. Think I'll slip on out to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. Sing it with me at home, come on. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. I'll be okay. I'm not big on social races. Think I'll slip on out to the oasis. Oh, I got friends in low places. Whoa, I got friends in all kind of crazy places.
Hi, my name is Dan Schnock from Wounded Warrior Project. I've been with Wounded Warrior Project now about 10 years and have enjoyed every minute of it. I would like to say that I also served in the military before Wounded Warrior Project for about 22 years, having a chance to deploy with my brothers and sisters downrange. I really do want to say, though, thank you to all our veterans out there, to all my brothers and sisters that served. Thank you for the service you provided. Thank you for the dedication to our country. And thanks for all you do on a daily basis. Stay safe, enjoy Veterans Day, and again, thank you for all you've done.
Find the light, got you through the cloudy days. Stars ain't shining bright, feel like you lost your way. The candle lights of home burn so very far away. You got to let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say. Soul shine, sunshine, better than moonshine. It's damn sure better than rain. People don't mind, y'all get their way sometime. You got to let your soul shine, shine through the break of day.
Grew up thinking that I made gonna make it on my own, so I can take the strongest woman and make her feel so all alone. Sometimes I feel the cold wind blowing through my aching bones. I think back to what my daddy said. He said, baby, the darkness is gone before the dawn.
Say sunshine, better than sunshine, better than moonshine, and it's damn sure better than rain. People don't mind, y'all get this way sometime. You got to let your soul shine, shine to the break of day. Sometimes a man can feel this emptiness, like a woman has robbed him of his very soul.
God knows it can feel like this. And when your world is cold, you got to let your spirit take control.
let your soul shine.
We want to say thanks to Wounded Warrior Project for all they do to honor and empower veterans. Thank you for helping us pay tribute to all the amazing warriors out there. As we head into Veterans Day, all of us here at the U.S. Army Field Band want to thank you for your service. We sure do appreciate the opportunity to play some of your favorite songs. To our fans listening online, thanks for your support. And for all of our service members, stay safe out there. We love you. Good night.
Visit our website, armyfieldband.com, for the full schedule of our live streams. Don't forget to stay in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Check out our YouTube channel to find the best of our We Stand Ready broadcast, as well as a wide variety of educational materials.